Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Titleless Musings and it is Enhypen comeback season, you guys. Oh my god. I'm actually filming this quite a while after release. It's the 21st when I'm finally sitting down to voice this over, although I did make this spread on the day of release. This is for Enhypen's 7th mini album, The Vanish. Just some quick, housekeeping things here. I know that this first shot is blurry. I noticed it halfway through filming and I had to stop and, readjust my camera angle. Basically, my camera kept putting itself in autofocus, even though autofocus was off. So I fixed that. It does get fixed here in a second. Please just bear with me on the blurriness. As I said, today we're working on a journal spread in my K-pop journal for Enhypen's 7th mini album, The Vanish. This album is so stunning and so slay. I love it so much, I really do. I was really struggling with a theme for this. The night before the album came out, I was trying to think about what I wanted to do, because those of you that watch my channel know that I do try and prep my spreads a little bit in advance, so that I'm not having to sit there and cut paper and put tape on everything. So for the night before, I printed off a bunch of different photos, and I knew I was going to use the cowboy photos, but I'm not really the biggest fan of the knife photos, but I liked the black and white for journaling, so that is kind of how the spread came about, I guess. I really, really like this spread. This may actually be one of my favorite spreads that I've ever made for Enhypen. It came out so well. It's still really simple. A lot of it is just layered paper and obviously the photos from the album, but I think it does a really good job of capturing the vibes, I guess. So when I was thinking about this, like I said, I used the black and white, and I thought about the cowboy shoot. So I was then thinking about wanted posters, and yeah, it's basically this amalgamation of two different themes, but I'm really happy with it. Some little unique bits that I did for this, that's my little wanted poster I sketched out. I used an X-Acto knife to cut out the letters of The Vanish in black cardstock, and then I put red cardstock underneath so it would look like it had a depth effect. Difficult to do. I have to be so real with you. Trying to use an X-Acto knife on a letter stencil genuinely was just giving me the struggle of my lifetime. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I'm glad I did. It looks really, really cool. Obviously, for the albums, I should probably actually talk about the album. That might be helpful. I love this album. When Desire Unleashed came out, I said that was my favorite album, and to be fair, I still feel like that may be true for me. I still think Desire Unleashed is my top, but this is a very close second. My three songs have changed. When I first made this, my first favorite song was Knife, and then it was Big Girls Don't Cry. I think it's swapped now. Big Girls Don't Cry is just my sweet baby of a song. I love Big Girls Don't Cry. Knife, I would probably put at number 2, and then instead of, I like No Way Back, but I also like Lost Island. This is the issue with them, is it's trying to pick a favorite song when every single song they release is a bop. Very difficult, very frustrating, but Big Girls Don't Cry is in fact my favorite as of time of filming. Now, I had some thoughts on the album. I listened to it obviously the day it came out. I watched Knife within the first 45 seconds of it being posted. It was so good. I love that music video. The narrations on this track are the only thing, on the track, I meant on the album. The narrations are the only thing that I'm really not sure about. I wrote about this a little bit in my personal journal, but I feel like the narrations on this track really lost a lot of their luster because it wasn't narrated by Enhypen themselves. I appreciate the kind of effort that would have gone into having narrators for each different language. I think that was a really cool thing to do, but I just don't think it really mattered to me as much as a song. If it was done by Enhypen, if they were narrating it. I think the other thing that just kind of annoyed me is, I love the instrumentals on The Voice, but I don't really like the whole promotion of the keychain thing, because a lot of people that were going to get the keychains got the keychains. It's just it just felt like a sales pitch as opposed to something that belonged on an album. I think my least favorite is Witnesses. Witnesses feels like such an afterthought. I really don't understand what the point of that track was. I should say, these are just my opinions. I'm not trying to put anything down, you know, if you enjoyed these. In my opinion, Witnesses was the worst because it felt like it didn't fit in with anything else. It really, like I said, it felt like an afterthought. It felt like something that should have been maybe like a narration on a video as opposed to on the actual album. I removed it from my playlist because I just got so sick of listening to it. It was literally like the track that just stood out to me as being wrong. Even though I didn't love the rest of the narration, I still felt like, you know, at least those felt like they had a place on the album, but Witnesses to me did not. Now for the songs. Knife, obviously, so slay. At the time I'm filming this voiceover, I have listened to Jay's version of Knife like 800 gazillion times. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The original Knife, though, is just as good. This is actually one, I think, where both the English version and the Korean version are very, very good. I enjoy both of them. I'm trying to think about, like, my brain is trying to go in title track order. Oh, No Way Out was one of them. No Way Out is very, very good. I know that this is not an unpopular opinion, but Heesung Jay on the bridge genuinely puts me in a coffin. Okay, I cannot be doing with that bridge. It is so good. Every single time we get to Jay's part, I'm like, I have to turn it up. I have to turn it up. I gotta listen to it. I already went over Knife. Oh, Stealer. This for me is like Daydream, where, like, you know, when you're trying to fall asleep and you just start whispering the lyrics of Daydream to yourself, that's what Stealer is for me. I just, like, sit there and just do my little STEALER all day long. So I do like that one. Big Girls Don't Cry, no notes. Spectacular. That is up there with Lucifer for me now. 100% due to the choreography on the showcase. Loved that. Loved it, loved it. I like the cowboy vibe, which is funny because I don't like cowboy stuff at all, ever. But the second I saw Jay in a cowboy hat, I was like, and God bless, you know? Like, so yeah, I love Big Girls Don't Cry. I will fight to the death for Big Girls Don't Cry. I only wish it was longer. Why is it only 1:58? What in the world? Lost Island, I said slay. So good. Love that one. Sleep Tight, I have to be honest, that one grows on me. I didn't really love it when I first heard it, but the more I listen to it, I really like it. I think of the lyrics all the time. That's why I said this album is difficult for me, because I don't think I prefer it to Desire Unleash, but I do really, really like this one. And yeah, I've managed to yap my way through this entire video. I'm just finishing up the little wanted crimes here. I just show you some of the other photos that I had left over, which are still sitting on my desk, actually. But this is the spread, my little wanted poster, a little track list, my favorite tracks. Definitely let me know what you think of the album. I'm sorry for just, like, yapping your ear off today. I had so many thoughts about this album, and I was so excited to share them. If anybody needs me, I will be watching the Big Girls Don't Cry performance on Vogue Korea for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be old one day, and I'm gonna be listening to it still, because it is so good. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite track? What was your favorite, what do they call it? Like, the versions. What was your favorite version? I know there was Storm, there's the Fugitive ones, there's Afterlight. What is the other one called? Forbidden. Oh my god, I almost forgot it. That is where I will leave this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.